Greetings, geeks and nerds. I'm Lady Universe and White and Nerdy, and why don't nobody tell me to check some certain things out? I mean, I always hear people praising the high hell out of things, like, for example, Umbrella Academy, which I still have to catch up on season 2 at some point. But here's an animated series that had been in production for a long time, never got off the ground until I believe 2020 or 2021 is officially when this series came out. But why has nobody come to me about this? But I'm, of course, even though this is a double season, both season 1 and season 2, we're just going to be taking a look at season 1. But why hasn't no one told me how awesome that Harley Quinn the animated series is? Seriously, why hasn't anyone come to me earlier? But yes, I've actually gotten a chance to sit down and watch Harley Quinn, so I'll be talking about the first season of Harley Quinn the animated series. This will be my review, retrospective, whatever you want to call it, upon the Harley Quinn animated series. So if nobody has seen the Harley Quinn animated series yet, just be forewarned, there might be some spoilers for you. So again, if nobody has seen Harley Quinn the animated series yet, but you want to watch this review, please go and watch Harley Quinn season 1 first, seriously, it's amazing, and then come back and watch this review, otherwise spoilers. Now, of course, Harley Quinn needs no introduction. She's one of the most popular DC anti-heroes out there in existence. She first appeared in Batman the Animated Series, appeared in the Batman Animated Series comic books, and she had made multiple appearances in movies, video games, you name it. But mostly, her popularity blew up with both Suicide Squad, both movies, and the Birds of Prey movie. The less said about that, the better. Seriously, the less said about that, the better. But the Harley Quinn animated series actually had been wanting to get off ground for a very long time. Although everybody behind trying to pick up a Harley Quinn series was afraid that, well, Harley's not popular enough to stand on her own. In a sense, don't get me wrong, Harley Quinn lovers, I love Harley as much as the next guy or gal watching this video. In a sense, they're kind of right. Harley can't necessarily pick herself up off the ground, which is why this has a very impressive supporting cast, but more on that later. But yet, I do remember hearing that Harley Quinn as an animated series had taken a long time to get off ground until finally, I forget when, in 2019, it said so on the back here, my bad. I was close. But in 2019, we finally got a pickup of the series with Haley Kuko being one of the series producers, and also getting other people up on board like Sam Register and so many others. So is this probably the best animated adaptation of Harley Quinn outside of the legendary and no longer with us Arlene Sorkin? I would like to say that I think so, but more on that in just a bit. But for now, let's dive into the first season of Harley Quinn and see how the Clown Prince's little henchwoman, whatever, basically got her own brand new series. So let's go to Gotham City and deal with that bat freak that sits in a costume all day, and the Clown Prince of Crime, and his little henchwoman. This is my review and retrospective of Harley Quinn Season 1. It's been years since Harley been working alongside the Joker. She's been putting up with this crap year after year after year, but finally she's sick and tired of dealing with her boyfriend. Yet, however, despite being in an abusive relationship for a very long time, everybody tried to tell her to forget about the Joker, but yet Harley can't. She cannot move past that stone, yet she must. And eventually, slowly and promisingly, Harley does end up doing that. She moves past the Joker, and she becomes her own queen of Gotham City. With some help along the way, will Harley Quinn become the next new, well, might as well say clown queen of crime of Gotham City, or will she end up failing her goal? Or will she fall back in the same trap that she had been doing for years and fall back in love with the Joker and help this clown put the crime take over Gotham City? Only time will tell.
But it's not true. I have friends that love and care about me. I'm moving on with my life with the people that matter. And that ain't you putting dropping. Love to.
Now the plot does seem kind of, in a sense, kind of unoriginal, but at first I was like, oh, they're doing this twist again. Kind of annoyed that the twist was like, I could see it coming of like, oh, this is mostly going to be Joker and Harley related. Oh, brother. Well, let's see. The series is about like 3 hours long, give or take. I'll, just check it out for the fun shits and giggles of it. Oh my god, I didn't see that coming. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Oh my goodness, I did not see that coming either. Yes, despite how a lot of you that know Harley Quinn's and Joker's relationship as being, a spiral train, get on board, ride the train, and don't say nothing. Just enjoy the ride. But this series mostly is helped with Harley's little arsenal. And I have to say, and I will bring this up again in just a few minutes, but Kaylee Cuoco, who voices Harley Quinn, and Lake Bell, I wanted to make sure I got her name, they are a duo made in heaven. Why aren't these two working together more? I know that season 5 of Harley Quinn just ended, and I'm pretty sure that's the season that is the entire series finale, but why aren't these two working together more? They are a match made in heaven, but more on that in just a little bit. But Harley is not without herself. Harley has always had a team behind her, like the Suicide Squad, for example. But this time around, she had Harley's crew. What's funny is that they call it Harley and the crew. It's like, please, DC Comics, I would write it even. Get somebody, a very good writer who knows how to write comedy, and make this a series. Please. I need a Harley and the Crew comic book. This is too funny to let go. No, I don't give a flying fuck about your fartacular Harley Quinn. Nobody's letting that go. We don't forgive you. No. What we want is a Harley Quinn and the Crew. Put this video anywhere and shout out to DC Comics and tell them, give us Harley Quinn and the Crew. Okay? I'm actually praying to everybody that they do that, and also I'm praying to DC Comics that gets made. Because I'm a subscriber to Casually Comics, if I ever see her reviewing that, I'm going to have the biggest smile upon my face. Alright, now no bullshitting around. Harley is not without herself. She'd always had some sort of a team that she fits in with. The Birds of Prey do not count. Don't you even bring that up. Shh. That movie never existed. What review? What review did I do of it? It never existed. You must be having a fever dream. Shame. But Harley is not without her crew, and this crew is a fantastic one, choosing really oddball characters. One that's really famous, another one that's kind of lesser known / famous, and one that is the most obscure that you can pick, because I'm pretty sure none of my viewers are gonna go, who? Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy. That villain. Who? Yeah, one of these guys is going to make everybody go, who? So, more on that in just a bit. But let's talk about Harley Quinn's crew, because this is a good team that Harley could have gathered. First up is King Shark. Sharky is probably the most famous character of the entire team, of course because of James Gunn's movie. But instead of being a big dumb doof of a character, he is a genius hacker and a computer nerd. And that is fucking hysterical within of itself. But despite being not the brightest shark in the tank, or whatever they want to say, Sharky still has his own limits, and still he's sometimes a big doofus of a character. Put on his team for recognition, Sharky is not the brightest bulb in the tank, or not the brightest shark upon the team, but he does have his moments, and mostly he is a good member for the team. I do love how he fitted in with his team, and I do love his dynamics upon the team. King Shark is just a delight in this, even if he's not the big doof of a character. Next up, Clayface, the creative criminal of disguise. Clayface on this team is a godsend, but he's not the tortured Clayface. No, this is a actor debonair of Clayface. This is the actor, the one that you should really care about Clayface, the one that will tell you if your acting is off Clayface. He's probably the most sympathetic member of the team, and that's honestly a good thing. We need a character full of heart, and Clayface, oddly enough, is a character full of heart. Well, yes, he is a criminal. He mostly cares about the acting d'oeuvre of the criminal mind, cares about the disguise that he creates, giving him backstory.
Can we please not do the unnecessary backstory thing?
Named Brenda,
Okay.
who is back in the dating game for the first time in a while, and she's decided.
And on a team of weirdos, Clayface feels like he's the unweirdest of them all. Take that for what you will, but Clayface was an awesome introduction upon this team. And lastly, the weirdest of the bunch, a Wonder Woman villain who no one has heard of, nor could really care about, Dr. Frickin' Psycho.
Gotta be fucking kidding.
Yeah. And in case nobody thinks that Dr. Psycho is a real thing, let's head to the character guide. Oh, look. There he is, right there. And now here's a strange thought. Why in Wonder Woman 84 didn't we get Peter Dinklage to do the Psycho? Or Dr. Psycho? I mean, Dr. Psycho is not a very tall man. He's only... I don't know. Let's see here. He's only 3'9". Peter Dinklage would be perfect. Also, the guy probably would handle the role like a genius. I'm not picking on him because of his dwarfism. I'm just saying he'd be perfect for the role. And why did nobody think about asking him or put him on? I mean, Dr. Psycho is a wonderful villain to have in a Wonder Woman movie. He can use telekinesis. And also, listen to this. Dr. Psycho is able to create intense hallucinations inside the mind of his victims, leaving them in a nightmarish dream world. Think of, Mephisto from Spider-Man Far From Home, and you'd have a perfectly made movie in your hands. Yeah, why didn't we ask him? Here's to hoping that for the new Wonder Woman movie, he might be in there because thanks to Harley Quinn, he might have gone up in popularity because even I'm like Dr. Psycho. That one weird Wonder Woman villain who no one talked about. Him. That guy. But in all honesty, despite this weird decision, the writing team behind this series made him very honorable and respectful. When we first meet Dr. Psycho, he seems a little, strange out of it. He's battling Wonder Woman until he says something that gets him off the air forever.
Holy shit. Well, see?
As after his one little mistake, he becomes basically depressed. He thinks that there's nothing more that he can do. In fact, he tried to find evil doing, but can't find it anywhere. And when Harley finally gives him a chance, he tried to redeem himself for the better, tried to make himself a much more worthy villain to have in the arsenal, and Harley and him fit together great. As he might be psychotic and out of his mind, but he still cared about the people that he'd come to know, and would not let any harm come in their way, and he is a very valuable member of this team.
Bigger. Really?
$30 if you put me in your pocket. What? I got it tight. You know this.
And lastly, the only person that can put up with Harley's bullcrap is the main woman herself, her Poison Ivy. As Ivy is Harley's everything, not just her best friend, her confidant, her roommate, she literally becomes her everything later on in this very fantastic series. And also, Kaylee Cuoco and Lake Bell are a team made in heaven. They were bred for this series and I love them. Oh, don't get me wrong, the entire cast is wonderful, but Lake Bell and Kaylee Cuoco The chef's kiss already on top of a juicy meal. The voice cast are excellent together. Every single one of them bounce off of each other very well. Jokes and dialogue are beautifully done. But it's Kaylee and Lake that get this thing done. They are a power match made in heaven that hasn't been met since Batman the Animated Series. Oh yeah, they are that damn good and that damn powerful together, and I love the two of them so much. And I got the biggest laughs, mostly from Poison Ivy and Harley themselves, really bouncing off creative dialogue off of each other. And if it wasn't for Poison Ivy, Harley probably would have been lost to the Joker's bullshit as per usual. And also, I have to say this, Alan Tudyk might be one of my favorite Jokers. He doesn't beat Mark Hamill. He doesn't come close to Troy Baker, but he's up there. He is magnificent as the Joker, and his dark humor, oh my god, had me cracking up a lot more times than I'm willing to admit. So is Harley Quinn the animated series worth it? I wish I could go up upon a mountaintop or edit one and then go, yes! Because, yes, this series is worth it. The comedy is wonderful, but I will say this. If anyone has any little uns, any kids, don't watch the series with the kids. It is bloody, it is gory, and so many sexual jokes, and so much of the swearing will get stuck in the kids' heads. So keep this away from them. There is better series for kids. There's Batman Beyond, Batman the Animated Series, and Batman the Brave and the Bold. Those are much better than this for the kids, okay? Even if the kids love Harley Quinn, the series is not for them, alright? Right? Okay. Not unless you want to heavily keep censoring the child. Okie dokie? Okie dokie. But Harley Quinn is definitely worth it. The voice cast is brilliant. The animation is a mixture of kind of like Batman the Brave and the Bold with the old style animated series, not anime series. That only is Batman Gotham Knight. And it is just wonderful, and this was a love project for Harley Quinn, and you can definitely feel that with how everybody handled it. So, Harley Quinn is definitely worth watching if you can find it. But again, lots of swearing, and lots of blood and gore, and lots of sexual references and sex jokes. So if you're not into that, please, skip this series. Also, try not to drink or eat anything, because there was a joke that Dr. Psycho made to Bane, and I almost spit my soda out through my nose, and if anybody knows how that feels, it would have burned if I didn't stop myself. Yeah, be very careful when you're drinking or eating watching the series so you don't choke or spit anything out. But Harley Quinn, the animated series, is definitely worth it in my opinion. It's a love letter to Harley Quinn, so it is worth a check for any and all Harley Quinn fans. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon in the middle to get every single time we can upload. And if you want to support the channel, the best way to do so is by liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell icon so you can notified every single time I make a video. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about Harley Quinn animated series in the comments down below. And yes, I will be getting to season 2, if not this year, there's always next year. And I plan and promise to review the other series. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Raging Universe. I'm White Nerd to keep you on. And next time, we're heading into YouTube subscriber poll time, and hopefully that this time will fare better than what happened last month. Here's to hoping. So, anyways, I've been Raging Universe. I'm White Nerd to keep you on. And until next time, and as always, guys, take care.